Hi everyone, I'm Brian and she's Karen and we're talking wellness.
Well, hi everybody. Today we're going to talk about stress, the stress hormone cortisol, and how it affects your immune system and how it can make you sick, overweight, and even obese.
So cortisol is produced from cholesterol in the two adrenal glands located at the top of your kidneys. Cortisol is best known for triggering the fight or flight response that gives us a temporary energy boost when we're faced with a survival situation. Now that's very important when it's life or death. But what if you have elevated cortisol levels on a day-to-day basis?
Having continuous elevated levels of cortisol is a pretty serious matter. It can lead to blood sugar imbalances and type 2 diabetes. It can cause weight gain and obesity. It can cause immune system problems that lead to increased susceptibility to colds, food allergies, and even cancer. It can lead to gastrointestinal problems such as ulcers, irritable bowel syndrome, and colitis. It can even lead to cardiovascular disease like heart attack and stroke. It can disrupt ovulation and menstrual cycles and cause erectile dysfunction. And insomnia, dementia, depression, thyroid problems, chronic fatigue syndrome, and more.
Wow, that's pretty serious. So why don't you tell us about some of those stressors?
So, Brian, it's our fast-paced lifestyles that are keeping us stressed all the time. We're eating poor diets, we're not exercising, we're not sleeping properly, and these all contribute to chronic high cortisol levels. This wreaks havoc on our health.
So while we can't eliminate stress, the good news is that we can manage it and the other factors that cause chronic high cortisol. So here are some of the practical things that we can do to keep it at bay. So first is with food. A whole food diet rich in fruit, vegetables, healthy fats, and protein. And we'll talk more about this in future episodes.
So you have to stay away from farm fish, processed foods, and eliminate sugar whenever possible. Watch out for hidden sugars found in bread and pasta. Reduce alcohol as well. It raises cortisol levels, and for women, it can slow down our metabolism. Just 2 servings can slow it down up to 72%.
And for men, it can raise estrogen levels, not what us guys want.
On the positive front, dark chocolate lowers cortisol levels. Just make sure it's organic.
So love that for sure. So what are some supplements that we can add to help keep cortisol levels in check?
You're going to need a good omega-3 supplement and a really good source of B vitamins. You're familiar with these, but there are some others that you may not be as familiar with, like rhodiola, ashwagandha, panax ginseng, GABA, and holy basil. Let's show you the list.
So the next step is to exercise. We should all know by now that exercise is vital to overall health, but it lowers your cortisol levels too. Find out what works for you, something you enjoy doing, and include it in your daily routine. Just be careful not to overdo it, as chronic exercise can actually have an adverse effect.
The third thing to master is your sleep. Exercise will help you sleep better, but also stay off your computer and smartphone at least 30 minutes before bedtime. If you do bring your phone into your room, make sure you turn off your Wi-Fi. No TV in your bedroom, and make sure the room is dark. Even a little glow from a clock can disturb sleep patterns.
So finally, take some time for you. There are a ton of different things you can do to relax and give yourself a break. Meditate, listen to music, try yoga, read a book, take a hot bath, go for a walk, and have coffee with a friend. Just find something that relaxes you.
We really need to get a grasp on our cortisol levels. There are just too many health problems to ignore it. Just add crappy moods, low energy, low sex drives, and there should be lots of motivation for you to get this hormone under control.
And it's doable. So next week, we tackle the most important hormone of all, insulin. If you want to understand how it affects weight gain, inflammation, diabetes, and more, then you won't want to miss this one. We think it's one of the most important concepts to understanding good health and longevity. It's Insulin 101, so we'll see you next time.
Yes, guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.